Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski are hanging out in Abu Dhabi following their fight. Volk posted this to his Instagram today. He wrote, "All respect to Islam and his team. On to the next." Islam posted this to his Instagram. He wrote, "Nothing but respect." Khamzat Chimaev has responded to Sean Strickland saying that he doesn't deserve the title shot. If you missed our video from yesterday, here's what Sean said.
The only thing I like about Chimaev is he sells fights. For some reason, people fucking like him or don't like him. I don't know. To me, he's a fucking paycheck. He sells a lot of fights, people paying to watch, but fucking he hasn't earned it. Doesn't fucking deserve it. But here we are. Give it to him. He sells a lot of fights. I'll go fucking fight the man for 5 rounds. But no, he has not earned it. He doesn't fucking deserve it. And getting a decision with a welterweight off a couch is not fucking earning it. Here's the thing about Chimaev. The man could fucking fight. The man could fight. We all know that. He beat Usman to a decision. You know, Usman old, retired, but whatever. He still did it. But me and him are fucking different. Chimaev could be right here. I will fight that man to the death right here, knowing I'm going to die. That ain't fucking Chimaev, dude.
Khamzat responded saying, "At Sean Strickland, you are next, don't worry. You know how fast I can finish you." Kamaru Usman reflects on his loss to Khamzat over the weekend. Usman posted this. He wrote, "I dared to be great and fell short. Sometimes this is the journey of life. I pray I never complain about the cards I've been dealt, for I've been blessed beyond my wildest dreams. Alhamdulillah for everything. We go back to the drawing board. Inshallah, we'll be back." After his majority decision victory, Khamzat Chimaev says that Kamaru Usman made him a better fighter.
I don't know, I think broke my hand, so I was a little bit scared to try to wrestle, and it was painful in the hand. But then, middle round, I just said like to myself, "Kid, just go." Yeah, we'll see if he's not broken. Just continue train. I'm gonna train anyway, but we'll see what's happening with my hand. I hope it's not broken, but it feels pain, so we'll see. No, just the first round like I did to him, so I accept I'm gonna do it 3 rounds, but yeah, the guys come for a fight, you know, it's tough fight, tough guy, so we're happy. So it makes me a better fighter today. Just, I was ready for anyway, so it doesn't matter for me who is fighting against me. Like I told, I just training for focus on myself and what I gonna do, not people who's gonna fight me and what they're gonna do against me. So that's why I'm doing my best, and also that's why I'm winning my fights. There are a lot of different guys thinking about what I gonna do. That's why they lose the fights. I think like that, so I'm always focused to beat somebody. So for me, it doesn't matter. Usman is somebody else. A big respect for the guy. He took the fight, so yeah, we took it as well. So fight is the fight. Just win the fight.
And the next fight for you could be a big one. I'm not sure if you've spoken to Dana, but there were talks of after this fight, the winner would face Sean Strickland. Is that something that interests you?
Of course, for the belt, for the gold. Everyone comes here and want to be best, and also I need to beat the guy, so get the belt.
Umar Nurmagomedov details what it's like training with Khabib. He says Khabib always mauls him.
How tough are training session with Khabib?
Very hard, you know. He's weight more than mine, and he always maul me, and like I don't know. You have to train with him, and then you can understand this.
Inshallah.
But after him, with my division, very easy. And I do same things with my opponents. Thank you.
Dana White gives his reaction to 2 fighters hiding the fact that they had staph infections prior to UFC 294, and then admitting it after the event. Dana also speaks on Khamzat Chimaev's potential broken hand, and hopes it doesn't get in the way of booking Khamzat versus Sean Strickland.
Khamzat Chimaev and Kamaru, obviously a great fight as well. That first round, no one's ever done that to Kamaru. What did you make of Khamzat's performance? And apparently he broke his hand in the first round as well.
Yeah, he said he broke his hand, but that's not confirmed yet. Obviously he's gonna go get x-rays and MRIs and whatever he needs, and we'll figure that out. And you know, Khamzat goes in there and he's fighting, you know, the greatest welterweight of all time, a very tough, crafty veteran, and you know, Khamzat was built here during COVID. I mean, the kid's unbelievably talented. We need to keep him more active. That's what we need to do.
What has been the issue with keeping Khamzat busy? Is it been travel issues? Has it been his schedule? What's the issue with keeping Khamzat busy?
Well, there's been issues in the past. Hopefully, there's not issues now. Hopefully, his hand's not broken, and hopefully we can do this title fight.
There were two fighters in the early prelims that revealed that they came into their fight with staph infection, pretty bad staph infection, and they got through medicals and fight week and they still fought. Do you have to do anything or change anything so that doesn't happen moving forward?
No, I mean, if you look at how many fights we basically do fights every single Saturday. And here's one of the things. If you're gonna lie and hide injuries like that, lie all the way home. Why are you going to lie and do that and then sit up here and say, oh, I had staph infection? It's a very weird thing to do, to be honest with you. Very weird.
Islam Makhachev is being accused of cheating at UFC 294. Many people in the MMA community are saying that Islam should have been DQ'd for landing strikes to the back of Volk's head. To read through some of the top tweets: illegal knee by Islam, DQ win for Volk. Islam landed multiple strikes to the back of Volk's head. Should have been a no contest. Volk versus Islam. Shocking. Never in 20 years as an avid MMA fan have I been so let down by a referee. Don't get me started on the back of the head shots off Islam and clearly defending said shots. Blatant cheating and borderline match fix. Horrible. Not that it would have made a difference, but holy shit, I counted 5 or 6 illegal strikes to the back of the head by Islam. That was like 4 shots to the back of the head from Islam. And nobody gonna mention the repeated back of the head shots by Islam Makhachev? Conor McGregor gave his take on this in a now deleted tweet. Conor wrote, a difficult sport to ref. To stop that on a warning or a point deduction when Volk was essentially out already is a tricky one. But there would be grounds for it 100%. Would have been nail-biting stuff. I'd have loved to see it happen. Back of the head shots are not good. John McCarthy disagrees with this and says the shots that Islam threw were legal. Big John responded to this tweet. It says, so are these hammer fists to the back of the head illegal? Not that it would have mattered, but why is no one talking about this? I'm just wondering, as a ref, is this legit? Big John replied, everything thrown in this situation is considered a legal strike. What do you guys think about this whole thing? Do you agree with Big John or do you think Islam cheated? Post your opinions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one says, to be fair, right now Dricus or Jared are the only ones at middleweight that deserve a title shot. Khamzat needs to beat a top 5 guy at middleweight. The second one's from Swifty123. It says Khamzat dominated Usman with control time, but he didn't do significant damage. Usman was gun shy, but defensively responsible, and when he let his hands go, he did noticeable damage. Rebook Khamzat versus Costa and give Dricus du Plessis his title shot. And the final one's from Tito. It says, now we understand why John Jones never took a fight without a full camp. The reward never would have been worth the risk. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.